you love your wife so much, anything else in this world. But I think you get angry on and upon on your wife. Not a lady who is passing through this road. Not any actress or anybody else. Why? Because जो जिसके जितना निकट है वही दूर जाता है और क्रोध होता है उस पर जिससे कुछ नाता है. True? So,
can I ask one question?
Yes, and yeah.
Gautam Swami had rag for Mavi Swami, but he never had dress. He never got angry with Mavi Swami. Why is that? The rag was there, but dress wasn't there.
Yes, it is very true, Dinesh bhai. Rag was there, Dvesh was not there. But rag is more gross. If you are happy with your wife, but you can hide it. But if you are angry with your wife, it is vibrating on your face. Whoever angry, the face, gesture, color, combination, everything changes. And rag goes slowly, slowly. Prema rajju drida bandhana mahu. The delicate thread of love, the delicate thread of attachment is very difficult, very, very difficult. I can experience that. Like nearly 27 years passed away, and I never noticed that I have little bit attachment with my mother. But when she passed away, I remembered so many times, recollecting the childhood, even though nearly 37 years passed when I left home. And 31 years I may ordained Jain Samani under the Gurudev Tulsi, Gurudev Mahapragya, and at present carry on my sadhana in presence of Acharya Shri Maharaj. So previously when I have seen that whenever parents used to come for seva, darshan, and stay in the presence of Gurudev and sometimes stay to take dharma labh from us, and I never felt any sort of attachment. Sometimes 1 or 2 drops of tears when they go back, I have seen in their eyes, but I never moved. And when I got the masses, I never moved. But slowly, slowly, I recollect few good things. Oh, she used to do this. She did this. And this was her support. This was her motivation. So in this way, few days I remembered. And then I noticed, while she was alive, I never bothered, I never remembered. So still there is a thread of, delicate thread of rag inside me. Though in our states, rag is there, dvesh is there. But through our sadhana, we try to purify, sublimation of these things. So rag is more difficult to annihilate. As you mentioned, the Gautam Swami. Gautam Swami was also cried. And Gautam and Mahavir was not in the one bhav. They were together since many, many bhavs, many past lives. So rag is very important. Gurudev Tulsi explained beautifully. Ragri res pichano, ragri res pichano. So here he given a beautiful example. The cat, when see a mice, and she catch with his tail. But you know, when cat delivered the babies, and she put babies in different places. So the cat always keep the baby from her teeth, because cat don't have hands like us. So a human being carry baby, delicate baby, newly born baby nicely. But cat have to catch through the teeth, mouth. But how delicately she moved the baby through her mouth using the teeth. So here she has rag. So not a single heart. Very nicely she does. But when a mouse is there, she just picked and the rest means the mouse died. So think, on one she has rag, on other she has dvesh. So rag is very, very delicate, and rag mostly the attachment is covered. It is not like a burning fire of dvesh. Dvesh is exemplified by the burning fire. Whenever one have dvesh for others, they shout, they fight, they quarrel, so many things, so many stages of the dvesh. But rag, most of the time is hidden. And nobody want to disclose that. How much love I have, how much attachment I have. So it is not verbal or not so much like someone show off. I think that is not real. But the real thing, the real rag is mostly inside. So, Shat Suddha Dhyanopayogata Samyak Drishti, one who is right believer and asang, free from the attachment, and Tattva Vijnanate, comprehending the realities, and Purvatah, by devoting himself. So, the meaning of this slok, should a right believer, free of attachment, attain to perfection, the realization of the innate self, by devoting himself to the purity of meditation or concentration of mind on comprehending reality. So I think more explanation of this sort of meditation will be in the next page of meditation. So at present, just I am giving you the simple meaning. Now the sloka 4. Karma bhave hi anantanam jnanadinam vapanam upalambho athva sokta tvaya swapratibhashanam tvaya swapratibhashanam. Karma bhavi, when one can reach to the meditative stage. So karma bhavi, at certain level, absence of karma. And here very important point, like we have different stages of the karma. If mohaniya karma, the deluding karma, is not annihilated or not annihilated, comes suppressed at certain level, we have enough time, we have enough space, we have enough money, we have enough resources, but our consciousness is not asking us to do any religious activity, not taking us towards religious activity. So the karma bhavi, very important term. If the rising state of mohaniya karma, then people always eat, drink, be happy, going holidays and spending this time in movie, that time in party, but never think about the self, about the karma, about the purity, because of the rising state of the mohaniya karma. So he anantanam, as infinite, jnanadinam, such as knowledge, avapanam means gaining, upalambho, obtainment of the attributes, athwa, or, shokta, as said by the Lord. Swaparibhasha means en- enlightening to the oneself and the others. Tvaya, by you, O Lord, by you. Swaparibhashitam, revelation of the essential self. As I mentioned, that soul itself is a light and endowed with the quality of knowledge. So, soul is Swaprakashi, Parprakashi, means itself is a light and enlighten others. As we see that after enlightenment, Lord Mahavir started preaching and given us abundant knowledge. And that knowledge, as a teaching, we have agamas. So, soul is Swaprabhasi on gaining attributes such as infinite knowledge, verily in absence of karma, is taught by you to be perfection and realization of the innate self or revelation of the essential self. So here self will be divided in three categories, and that portion will be there, but normally Bahir Atma, a soul which is totally focused on the materiality. Antaratma, the soul moving towards the oneself and try to understand his own self. And Paramatma means the highest pure soul, always in the purity and the modes of purity. Samadhisthasya yadyatma jnanatmanavbhasate na tadhyanam tvaya deva Geetam moha swabhavakam. Geetam moha swabhavakam. Samadhisthasya, meditating. Yad Atma, that self. Jnana Atma means knowledge. Nava bhasate, does not shine forth. Na tad dhyanam, that is not meditation. So, meditation means just understanding your own self. In Preksha meditation, we say, Sampikhaye appagamapainam. See and perceive yourself through yourself. So it is like a puzzling aphorism. Oneself is seeing yourself, and through yourself, is there two souls or many souls? We have one own identity, one self, but at this point, we can see through our Jnanatma and try to annihilate and pacify and purify Kashaya Atma, Rag Atma, Dvesh Atma, and different states of the Atma. So, Tvaya, O Lord, you have Geetam, you proclaimed that that is not meditation. Just suppose we are sitting and we are thinking something else. Oh, I'm here, I'm missing India, I'm missing my parents, I'm missing this, and I'm doing this. So it means that is not meditation. You are sitting, your eyes is closed, but you are missing someone. That is moha swabhavakam. That is a deluding state of oneself. That is not meditation. Sometimes there is intense pain in the teeth or eyes or head, and then total concentration on that pain, and person start, oh, so pain, bad pain. So there is concentration, but that is not meditation. That is moha swabhavakam. that is Arth and Rudra state of oneself. So concentration is there. Missing someone is concentration, and remembering someone is concentration. Sometimes we think, oh, when this person go away, that is also concentration. So in that state, that is only the concentrating state of moha vasat, mohaniya karma, the deluding state of the self. If the meditating self does not shine forth in its inherent nature of knowledge, it is recited by you, proclaimed by you, not to be dhyan, O Lord, as it is originally belonged to the state of delusion. नानालंबन चिंताया यदेकार्थे नियंत्रणम् उक्तं देवत्वया ध्यानम् नैजाड्यं तुच्छतापि वा. नानालंबन, restraining through to various objects. Alamban, support, object. Chintaya, thought activity. Yade kagre, means concentrating on one pointed, on one object. Niyantranam, means clinging, catching, or like holding. Uktam, means said. Dev, O Lord, Tvaya, by you, Dhyanam, meditation. Ne jadyam, neither inactivity, tuchhata piva, nor nil of thought. So, means in a deluding state. Nirvicharta is good, but sometimes people are in a delusion and not just concentrate on the positive activity. So restraining thought activity, clinging to various objects to one point, is taught by you, O Lord, to be dhyan. So one-pointed concentration is meditation, but which is not neither inactivity or nor nil of thought. Means in the delusion, people have bhram, means not thinking properly in that situation, or just sitting idle, so that is not meditation. Yasvabhavamudasinam swaswarupam prapashyatah sputam prakashate pungsah tattvamadhyatmavedine tattvamadhyatmavedine. Yasvabhav, the nature of self. Yasvabhav means nature of self is always knowledge, to know. Mudasinam, indifferent by nature. Swaswarupam, the nature of his own self. Prapashyatah, who realizes. Sputam, true and real. Prakashate, revealed. Puns, person. Tattva, reality. Adhyatmavadine, the knower of the highest self. To him who realizes the nature of the self as knowledge, indifferent by nature, is clear, revealed reality to the knower of the highest self. So here, the one who, like, knowing and learning is part of life. And we start alphabet, we start studying, we start math, science. So that is one type of knowledge. That is knowledge. But when we move towards our own self, our own reality, our own existence, and thinking about oneself, sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are not happy, under anxiety, under pressure, under despondency, and sometimes different stages of the mind. So these stages, these negative stages are the byproduct of deluding karma. And we can feel that state, but that state is other than the self. One self and other self. So these stages are the byproduct of our karmic state, our worldly soul. So in that context, try to focus within you, try to focus within yourself, and that self is Gyan Atma. And through Gyan Atma, try to understand Kashaya Atma, Yoga Atma, Rag Atma. If you ask how many Atma, I can say infinite Atma. Infinite modes of Atma at our stage. In Jain Paribhasha, they say Aneri Atma, means different Atma. So Gyan Atma is our real self. And then Darshan Atma, Gyan and Darshan are two sides of the same coin. So that is Gyan and Darshan Atma is the real self. But Kasaya Atma, Yoga Atma, Krodh Atma, Man Atma, Maya Atma, because without Atma, nobody is able to do Krodh. Nobody is able to go in the deluding position. Nobody is, who is getting angry? You. Who is getting into attachment? You. Who is annihilating the karma? You. So, Jnana Atma and Kashaya Atma and infinite modes of the soul at the worldly stage. When liberation occurred, we have only two, Gyan and Darshan, two modes of the Atma. The rest Atma totally leave us one by one. So, interestingly, Acharya Bhaskaranandi has taken these 5 slokas to understand the reality. If you don't know where to meditate, it means throwing the stone in a dark chamber. If you know, okay, I'm meditating on the quality of the self, and that is my own quality, my own existence. So, beautifully, and in the next lecture, the types of meditation. How many types of meditation? Jaina Dharma believe we will study again on Sunday. So, shall I keep 2-3 minutes for question answer? Yes.
Vandam, in one of the sloks it said Shyat, which means perhaps. So is there an element of doubt, or like in one of the sloks, I think number 4, there was a word Shyat. I think you translate it as it could be.
Yeah. Shyat could be
perhaps.
So here perhaps is like joining things one another. So Shyat. Yeah. Shyat. Here mainly Shyat to be, also it is adjoining point also, but to be. There is not just could be and not could be. It is be. Yes.
About 3 questions. The first question, is it normal when you do meditation for your chakras to spin?
Yeah, there are 100 types of meditation, and chakra is one part, and according to Jainism, the chakra is Hatha yogic term, coming from the 5th, 6th century Hatha yogic and recent development of Hatha yoga. So it is Hatha yogic term. According to Jainism, the chakra system is, the terminology of chakra is not available, but in different terms like Karan, psychic center.
Yes.
Yes.
And the second I just want to know, why do you use black light in meditation?
Black light.
You know, when
Yeah. That meditation, as I mentioned, through the body and the universe. The universe has 9 planets, and we have 9 planets within the body. So here the Shani Graha.
Yes.
So blue and black color given to Shani Graha. Then moon, Chandrama, white color, Guru Graha, yellow color, and Surya, red color. So different color with the different like planets. That's why I have taken Shani's place is here.
And the last one, is this anything connected to the third eye?
Yes, the Darshan Kendra, which is very much there, connected to the third eye. Om Arham. Rajeshwar.